And the tip won by Boston as Green flings it off Holiday. James Williams, our crew chief, as Brown starts the game. A 5-0 start for Boston. As Kuminga, who's just been...
Well, I think with Jonathan Kuminga, he's had 3 years now in this Warriors system, playing with these guys, understanding his role. And Klay Thompson, really since coming off the bench. When he came off the bench, yeah, it was a shock for him. It was an adjustment, but I think he's accepted the role starting here again tonight.
Coming off the bench, averaging more than 19 points on 44% from 3 in his 6 games off the bench as Moody. Wiggins away to a personal family matter. Pajimski expected back soon as Moody fires it down. As is Steph Curry, and both remain on the floor. Golden State a 10-8 lead. Holiday's 3 is good.
To score. We know about the lobs. We know that he is always trying to create looks for his teammates. But sometimes being aggressive at the rim opens up things for your teammates.
Opportunity as well and taking advantage.
Well, I'll be honest here. The pipeline for basketball players here in America is flawed. As you see Derek White not. Porzingis makes this team a cheat code. So for them to come out here against a good Golden State Warriors team and play a competitive game without Porzingis, that's exciting.
Team this season and igniting their small lineup. Kuminga saying, obviously, having Kerr has helped me, and right now, I feel like I'm the best version of myself. Ryan?
But yeah, Kuminga has completely changed the way Golden State looks at this season as Brown connects again.
I think Kuminga has earned that right to say those things. He is an NBA champion. He was contributing on this team since he has shown up. But sometimes to take your game to the next level, following the defensive assignments, those are things that take time to really implement themselves in a player's career.
Brown, you bet! Jonas, nifty little split of the double, but could not finish it. Here's Derek White. Hauser's 3 is good of Jackson Davis. Celtics cooking. White leaves it, and Cornet has been a big part of their success on the glass. Here's Tatum. Flips it in. Jason's inside. Can't finish it. And now Pritchard pushing pace for Boston. Here's Pritchard on the finish. Jackson Davis gets denied by Cornet. 2-for-1 opportunity for the Celtics. Pritchard connects on a 3. In Boston, the Celtics a 22-point lead after ending the first on a 23-1 run as Thompson flips it in. 7th straight game they've had a lead of at least 20 at some point as Looney blows the bunny, and here comes Pritchard. Hauser wide open. He got it. Elevates, can't finish. Now 1 of 4 from the floor. Golden State shooting just 32%. Pritchard scoops it in. Gives it up. Kuminga, 7 to shoot. Pritchard looking for the steal. Kuminga flips it in.
Offensively, because this free-flowing style, the Boston Celtics are just eating and eating well.
Tatum muscles inside and finishes. Tatum, a deep one, is good.
Points on his birthday. He has 13 so far, so we'll see how much more he adds to that total today, but telling me a win would obviously be the best gift. Right?
With this type of organization and with these type of superstars.
Curry on the drive, scoops it in. Second field goal headed to Toronto. They had, which was a couple days ago now, but they had ridiculous flight trouble. Didn't end up getting into Toronto until 7 a.m. Played. Here's Tatum, guarded by Saric, who has struggled lately for the Warriors. Tatum again.
For the field, 65% from 3, but holding the Golden State Warriors to 35% from the field and 21% from 3.
My goodness. Curry, a deep launch, won't go. Payton flips it in plus the foul. Clay had really adjusted nicely to a bench roll of late. We know the Warriors without Pajimski, without Wiggins. Is down by 44 at the half. They have a couple days off after this. Might as well start the rest now.
Well, yeah, and Steph was questionable coming into this game as Al Horford knocks down. When you're breaking records for the Boston Celtics,
right?
That's different. That's special. That lets you know where your team is.
Wow. A little too strong for Kuminga. Holiday, Brown, spinning, kicking, Tatum, catch, fire, and hit from three. Where the score looks like this, both ways, whether you're up or you're down.
Thank you for clarifying. I don't know. I haven't been in many games. I haven't been in many games like
Draymond
this.
Green, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry all did not start the second half after the Warriors trailed by 44 at halftime. Nice throw down there from Moody. Celtics advantage. They recently beat Brooklyn by 50 in a game here. As Saric floats it in, plus in this regular season. And as we see those banners, we know this is a franchise steeped in accomplishment and history. Maybe somebody doesn't have it going off the bench. Just gives them a few more options as they look to make that 2-month postseason journey to a title.
Night out, them just hitting you with an onslaught of threes and high-level defense, and it's continuing with this second unit.
Oh, Brissett able to switch. First quarter, the game was tied at 21, and then by the end of the first, Boston was up by 20+. Pritchard knocks down a three, which, if it stood, would match the largest margin of victory in franchise history for the Celtics. As Robinson, Santos can't hit the three. Brissett comes away with it for Boston. Hauser, a wide open look is good.
If you look at it, Giannis won 2 MVPs and then won the championship. Jokic won 2 MVPs and then won the championship. LeBron James.
Boston has hit 22 threes thus far. Their franchise record is 27. Brissett to the rack. I'm going to say the odds are not in the favor of us having a challenge. Oh, Jackson.
I've not seen a wave in an NBA game in about a decade.
It has been a while. Tillman connects.
Always being watched, Ryan.
I've noticed that about you. I've seen you walk through an airport, an arena. Makai Luke.
You missed the opportunity. It's Makai Luke with the oop.
Oh.
You with the oops.
Well,
the
maybe you should, do a little play-by-play down the
some
stretch.
very intense playoff matchups, because it's really hard to determine who are the best teams because so many teams have been unhealthy.
Well, that's go on to win the finals was the 73-win Warriors, who, of course, lost in the finals to your Cavs. As Pritchard, a 52-point margin of victory, the third largest in Boston Celtics